Hello everyone, this is Dave from Dave's Wreaths and Things. The number one question I get asked the most and all the time across all of my socials is, can you please do an everyday wreath? I have done a couple of everyday wreaths in the past. I remember one of them was like a everyday wreath in less than 5 minutes. I think that's the video that it was called. If I can find it, I'm going to link it down below so you can kind of click on that one. And any other wreath that I find is an everyday wreath, I'll just link it right down below for you, and you can just click on those and kind of see the videos on your own time if you want. But for today, I'm going to do an everyday wreath made from those cotton ropes from the Dollar Tree. Why don't I just get started and I'll show you what I came up with. Let's go through our materials today, and this is a 14-inch wire wreath frame along with this cotton nautical rope. I think I picked up about 5 bundles of those, and I also picked up this little bouquet bundle of carnations. These are just floral picks, and I'm going to be using my scissors and hot glue gun for this project. I'm starting off using my wire wreath frame face down and some hot glue right at that crossbar to glue down the first end of my first rope. I flip it over, add a little more glue on that crossbar, and bring my rope over, and that's going to create a little bit of an anchor right there. And holding the rope with my left and wrapping it around with my right hand, I'm just going to keep wrapping that rope until it comes to the end. And once it does, I'm just going to put a little hot glue on the rope itself and on the wire frame, hold it down there for a little bit. Once it's a little dry, I'm just going to cut off that excess, and I have my first rope all attached and ready to go for my second one. And all I'm going to do is add a little hot glue to the first rope, add the second rope on there, hold it down just for it to dry for a little bit, and then I'm just going to continue wrapping and wrapping and wrapping until I come to the very end. I'm just going to repeat the gluing process over and over, and once I get to the end, I realize I ran out of rope. Not the greatest feeling as a crafter when you're kind of sitting there going, what am I going to do now? So this was 5 rolls of the rope, and I had a little bit left over, a couple of inches left over, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, what am I going to do? I just run off to the Dollar Tree and pick up some more, but when I got home, I realized the rope is 2 different sizes. So, of course, you can imagine the words that are in my brain right now. Just kind of like, frustration, I don't know what to do. Then I'm thinking, you know what, let's just roll with this. So I'm going to use that smaller rope. I'm going to finish it off, that one little section. But what I decide to do is maybe, put that floral arrangement right where those little ropes are, or the smaller ropes are. Where my fist is where all the small ropes are. So I think I'm just going to cover that. Now that I have found, or I have purchased more rope, I decided, you know what, let's take this to the next level and add a little bit of pizzazz to it. So I'm just taking that remaining rope and I'm just going to wrap it around every 4th rope. So my first row is all together, and then my second row is I'm wrapping it around every 4th piece of rope, as you can see here. And I wanted to add another layer to add a little more interest and a little more depth. Once it's all wrapped around, I'm just going to glue that last piece on there, cut off the excess, hold that down to let it dry, and then I'm just going to turn it over and kind of fluff it up a little bit. But you can see it adds some layers to it. It adds a little dimension to it as well. To decorate this wreath, you can use a bow that you've made. All you have to do is just wrap it around there, or you can make your own bow as well. Fluff it up a bit, and boom, your everyday wreath is done. If you're looking for my bow making video, just scroll through my YouTube channel and find the How to Make a Bow in 5 Minutes. That'll get you that bow that you see right here. And the beauty part of this wreath is you can have the bow wherever you want to put it. At the top, the bottom, the side. It doesn't matter. It's all up to you, but it's a perfect everyday wreath. And if you want a little something extra or a little something else, you can always use a floral pick like I'm using here. I just took the floral pick apart. I start hot gluing those florals down. I'm using the flowers to actually create a centerpiece. And then I'm going to use some of that greenery to really make that floral pop. And there you are, a beautiful everyday wreath using a bow or using florals like this. Again, here is those florals a little bit up close with that greenery. I just love it against that cream cotton rope and our multi-layered rope, adding interest and adding some amazing texture to our everyday wreath right here. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you joining me and making this everyday wreath. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye for now.